Zen has finally been unbanned, Karmi Corp didn't win a regional, and Mark by 8 is happy again. My name is Anton and you're watching This Week on Rocket League. This is of course the series where we take a look at all the crazy and stupid things that this game has had to offer during the past 7 days, and somehow, this game never fails to surprise me. My guy was having none of that. But now let's check out what's been happening this week. There's been a lot of hype around Zen lately, as he's just one of the best upcoming talents we've seen in this game pretty much ever, regularly putting on clips like this.
Before the current series he's playing is ever even over. Yeah, I think it's a very clear top 3 that's next in line. Zen does supplement his offensive game.
He's currently signed to Team Vitality in the RLCS, but hasn't played a game for them yet since he was banned for a year after illegally subbing in while being underage back in RLCS X. That ban expired on the 20th of February, which means he is currently unbanned. In other words, rest in peace RLCS. What will be interesting to see though is that Team Vitality qualified for the Winter Major, which means that they could possibly use Zen at the event. I mean, Team Vitality could put him on a team with a chicken and a toaster, and this dude would still win games. Vitality did say that they weren't gonna use Zen for the Winter split, but they said that before the split, when obviously they didn't know they were gonna make the Major, especially when their previous track record didn't really suggest making top 5 this split. I don't know if they'll put Zen in the starting lineup, but they should let him have some valuable LAN experience. They have a bit over a month to prepare for the Major, so I think it's very much possible we'll see him play at the Major. As always, I'd like to hear what you think. Will we see Zen's legal RLCS debut in San Diego in April? But moving on to the RLCS regionals that happened last weekend, over in EU, Karmi Corp suffered an upset after being reverse swept by Solary in the first round of the group stage. But what's even crazier is that after beating probably the best team in the world, Solary still managed to miss the playoffs. They just came to embarrass the top team in the region and then decided their job was done. Afterwards, their new coach Finnish had some strong words to say to them. Alright, as your new coach, we are going to make some changes here. The very first one being him.
What? Why?
Your plan for winning the regional was to find the opponent's addresses, slap the dads and call them a bloody wanker.
It could have worked!
Ari, you don't even know what Rocket League is.
Yes, I do. It's the one with the rockets. It's the one with the league?
Leave and stay out. So now, we need to start talking about your rotations. When we play a team like BDS... Harry, I just told you to not come back.
No, I'm not Harry. I'm the Harry. Napoleon.
The Harry Napoleon. Seriously, that's the best you could come up with?
Yes?
Get out. Anyway, as I was saying, your rotations need improvement. When I watched you play against German amigos, what did I do to deserve this? Mark by 8 showed his old team who's the boss, as his team G1 took the number 1 spot in Group B ahead of BDS and Moist. Team Liquid topped Group C going 3-0, meanwhile Fax didn't care about Team Vitality's feelings as they beat them in Game 5 overtime. Vitality still managed to qualify for the playoffs though, as they took one over Williams Resolve. And in Group D, Oxygen topped the group over Quadrant and a literal country. And now moving on to the playoffs, BDS finally managed to get past round 1 after absolutely destroying rich people Taxhaven Esports in a sweep. Fox then blocked Soch's reverse sweep in the match to decide who had the dumber name. The Vitality coach then showed his team a Zen clip on YouTube, who then swept German amigos like their jobs depended on it. Moist then faced Quadrant in a must-win series if they wanted to qualify for the Major. Moist won the first 2 games, which we already know is the worst thing that could happen to you as a team. And so, for the first time since the 2022 Winter Major, Moist didn't qualify for an RLCS LAN. It didn't get too lonely for them though, as they were accompanied by BDS immediately after. Just 6 months ago, these were the 2 best teams in the world. Oxygen's feelings then didn't care about Fax, and Vitality, already having qualified for the Major, took a beating from G1. Quadrant then lost to Team Liquid, leaving them tied with G1 and German amigos for the 5th Major spot, which meant that G1 then had a chance to make it past them in the Major race, but just fell short after going up 3-2 in the semifinal against Team Liquid. Karmi Corp destroyed Oxygen in the other semifinal, again, and moved on to the final to face Team Liquid, again, and after 7 games, Casey's 2 regional winning streak was ended by Team Liquid. After the event, 3 teams were still tied for the last remaining Major spot, which meant that they played a tiebreaker immediately after, which G1 won after managing to beat both German amigos and Quadrant, prompting this celebration. And with that, these are the 5 European teams that are going to play in San Diego on April 6th. Over in South America, Ninjas in Pyjamas finally lived up to the hype as they won the whole regional 4-3 in the final. Exceed on the other hand suffered a loss to Parabellum in the quarterfinals, which meant that they had to play a tiebreaker against Crew Esports. Since there were only 2 teams this time, the qualification was decided in a single series, which Crew won, earning them their first trip to an RLCS major. Over in APAC, the major qualification was decided in the final, as Gaming Gladiators and Elevate faced each other for a final best of 7 to decide it all. Elevate got the upper hand with a 3-1 lead after 4 games, after which the Gladiators managed to pull it back and snatch the major spot from them, despite Maxu's best efforts to try to jinx them. And in Sub-Saharan Africa, the exact same thing happened, except this time to Limitless, which isn't that surprising. Who would be so stupid that they would just assume Limitless was going to win? Limitless will once again beat all of these guys. But now let's take a look at the regionals happening this weekend. These are the teams playing in the North American Winter Invitational. There is a tight race for the last major spot between these teams, but realistically, the only thing that matters at this event is that G2 secured the number 3 seed, so we get G1 versus G2 at the major. These are the teams invited to the Oceania regional, unless the Pioneers really screw this up. They and Ground Zero are pretty much guaranteed to go to the major. And these are the teams battling it out this weekend in Middle East and North Africa. Rule 1's only hope at this point is that they win the event, and the Falcons fail to make it past the semifinals. But now, it's time for a clip of the week. Now in affiliation with NordVPN. Each week you guys submit your clips to the AntonTheKicker Discord. The top 5 are then voted on by the members and have a chance at winning 1000 credits. So if you want to submit your own clips or influence who makes the top 5 for one of these videos, you can do so on my Discord server, link in the description. Congrats to Lifo for winning last week's competition. And before we reveal the top 5, let's look at some honorable mentions. Monke scored this perfectly calculated redirect in a 2v2. Green Ninja scored a triple flip reset in a 1v1. Pyrrhic scored this beautiful double tap in a 6-man's lobby of mostly GCs. Lobby couldn't even score an own goal in a 3v3. And before we reveal the top 5, ExpiredKetchup scored this super clean corner read in a 2v2. But now it's time to reveal the top 5. Like mentioned before, these were voted by the Discord members. 1xQT absolutely destroyed his opponents with this solo play in a 3v3. Carlitos then scored this super stylish wall read in a 1v1. Alf scored a 61 boost triple reset in competitive 3v3. Pyrrhic is back, this time scoring the most amazing redirect in this Champ 2 Division 4 rank up game. Yep, definitely nothing wrong with that. And last but not least, Gudapre submitted this. I think you should pay 1000 credits to everyone for having to watch that. And that's the top 5. As always, there will be a YouTube poll on the channel. The person with the most votes after 24 hours wins 1000 credits. NordVPN gives you access to over 5400 servers across 60 different countries around the world. Can't watch your favorite Netflix show in your current location? Well, it only takes 1 click to change that. Look. Now I'm in Italia. I myself have been using NordVPN for a while now, and I truly believe it's a great product. And that's why I've teamed up with NordVPN to get you a discount plus 1 month free on your 2-year plan. Just go to nordvpn.com/AntonTheKicker or use the link at the top of the description. A VPN is one of the essentials for any internet user these days, and using the link in the description would really help out the channel as well. But that's it for this week's episode, hope you enjoyed it. And a reminder from last week that once I hit 30,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a live stream where you can watch me be bad at Rocket League. And I wanna play against some of you guys. And those people will be picked from the AntonTheKicker channel members. It can be any member, it can be channel member, Super Kicker, or Big Boss. So just join here, it's 99 cents a month. And I hope to see you guys there. But with that out of the way now, we're gonna look at countries again. And today we have a comment from That One Cow. And he says, "Oi mate, can you do England? Would be bare wicked in it." Yeah, sure. Right now I have 29.8 thousand subscribers, and in England I couldn't find cities in that range. All I could find was English districts, and in fact we would be the 3rd smallest. We wouldn't even be close to Rutland. We'd be just above City of London. Guys, do you wanna lose to Rutland? Rutland, look at this place. Rutland. They have some random shack in the middle of the market square. Who does that? Do you honestly want to lose to these guys? Like what is this place? Weatherspoon. That's not English, bro. All my homies hate Rutland. Someone's gonna be from Rutland and be like super mad. But as always, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Become a member if you hate Rutland like me. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. I'll see you guys later. Bye.